What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, November 21st, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. British actress Emilia Clarke has joined the ensemble of the upcoming Han Solo standalone Star Wars movie. The Game of Thrones icon will act alongside Aidan Ehrenreich as Han Solo and Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian in the as-of-yet untitled movie, the official Star Wars blog announced. No details about her role have been revealed yet. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are directing the latest chapter in the space epic, which is set for theatrical release next year. And in a related story, the origins of the Rebel Alliance are explored in a new featurette for Disney's upcoming Star Wars spin-off film, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. The clip released Thursday features director Garth Edwards and stars Felicity Jones, who plays Jyn Erso, and Diego Luna, who plays Cassian Andor, as they go behind the scenes and explain how the film fits into the larger Star Wars saga. Edwards notes, Rogue One takes very close to Episode 4. The simplest way to explain it is that text you see at the beginning of A New Hope, that is essentially our movie, referencing to the original Star Wars taking place after a group of rebel spies have stolen the plans to the planet-destroying Death Star. Luna notes about the ragtag team that his character and Jones put together in order to find a way to defeat the Death Star. All these characters are real heroes that are willing to risk everything. Edwards adds, through their journey, we see the formation of the Rebel Alliance, the stealing of the Death Star plans. Also starring Forrest Whitaker, Ben Mendelsohn, Jiang Wen, Donnie Yang, Adam Tudyk, and Riz Ahmed, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story arrives in theaters December 16, 2016. Isla Fisher has spilled the beans regarding a possible sequel to the hit comedy Wedding Crashers and a holiday prank she pulled involving the likeness of Amy Adams. The actress said Thursday of her Wedding Crashers co-star Vince Vaughn during an appearance on NBC's Today Show. I bumped into Vince Vaughn at a party, and he said apparently we're going to be making a sequel. She's continued about her character. I'm excited to see what happens to Gloria. Fisher also said how she is often mistaken for the fellow actress Amy Adams, and how one year she decided to poke fun at their similar looks with help from husband Sacha Baron Cohen. 40-year-old admitted, one year for our holiday greeting card, I cut and paste Amy Adams' face over mine. She said, so it was Sasha, Amy, and the kids, and then we said season greetings from Sasha Isla. No one noticed. Fisher and Adams appeared together alongside Jake Gyllenhaal and Tom Ford's thriller Nocturnal Animals. Based on an Austin Wright's book, Tony and Susan, the trailer for the film follows Adams and Gyllenhaal as lovers who find themselves caught in a dark and twisted revenge plot. The Good Wife creators revealed what happened to Alicia Florrick after the explosive series ending left fans with more questions than answers. The show, which premiered in 2009 and ran until May of this year, followed Juliana Margulies as Alicia Florrick, a defense attorney trying to restart her career and pick up the pieces following her husband's public sex scandal. The series ended with Alicia getting slapped in the face by her longtime friend, Diane Lockhart, played by Christine Baranski, and missing her chance with new love Jason, played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. The show's creators, Robert and Michelle King, said things weren't as dire for Alicia as they seem in the finale. Morgan said, I like that it kind of brought her back to the beginning, that slap. It was kind of a role reversal there. Selfishly, I would have liked to see Jason and Alicia have some sort of answers for the audience and themselves. Robert King said that the finale provided the audience one final look at the tragic side of Alicia's character and how she came to embody some of the very qualities she hated in her husband. He says the education of Alicia Florrick was a tragedy. It's about a woman who becomes what she hates. She was willing to hurt someone in the same way that she was hurt at the beginning. King suggests that Alicia's slow walk down the hallway showed a renowned sense of hope. He also said that Alicia and Jason did end up together in spite of the murkiness of the finale. King said Alicia falling into the arms of Jason would have been too much of a cop-out, explaining why there was no final scene showing them together. The Kings are behind another series, The Good Fight, which is set in the same universe as The Good Wife, but follows Diane Lockhart and Cush Jumbo, who reprise her role as Luca Quinn. King said the Good Fight will take a closer look at the changing political climate in the country, especially after Donald Trump's presidential win. The new series is expected to premiere in February. The BBC has released fresh footage for its upcoming Doctor Who Christmas special, The Return of Dr. Mysterio. The 3-minute clip was revealed as part of Friday's telethon for children in need, and it's now available online. Penned by Stephen Moffat, the full program will premiere on the BBC and BBC America this Christmas Day. Lifetime says it is reimagining Beaches, the classic tale of female friendship, and it's set to premiere on January 21st. Directed by Allison Anders, the TV movie will feature new versions of the beloved song Wind Beneath My Wings and The Glory of Love, as well as several other songs recorded specifically for the project. A synopsis says, in this contemporary remake, Beaches follows the serendipitous meeting of two young girls on the Venice boardwalk who, through worlds apart in lifestyle, embark on an unexpected and lifelong friendship. Cece is an aspiring singer trying to make it in Los Angeles until she is discovered by a director who gives her her first big shot. Hillary is the daughter of a prominent civil rights lawyer who struggles to find her own destiny. Their friendship, even with its ups and downs, sustains them for decades. The roles were played originally by Bette Midler and Barbara Hershey in 1988, which was also based on the Iris Rainier Dart's novel. Pretty Little Liars announced a premiere date for its highly anticipated final season Friday. The Freeform series revealed on its official Twitter page that it will return to television April 18, 2017. The show captioned a photo which stars Lucy Hale, Ashley Benson, Shay Mitchell, and Torian Belisario. This is not a drill, April 18, 2017. Hashtag PLL Endgame. Freeform added in a press release that the final season will include a wedding for one of the main characters. The show will come to a close with a 2-hour episode, followed by a 1-hour tell-all special. Belisario, who plays Spencer Hastings, told AOL in an interview this week that wrapping filming on Pretty Little Liars was a real intense experience. Mitchell, who portrays Emily Fields, posted an emotional goodbye video to the show earlier this month. She says, sad, anxious, excited, terrified, inspired, gratified, nervous, unsure, proud, upset, accomplished, relieved, devastated, lucky. I didn't know it was possible to feel so much at once, yet I sit here with all my feelings. It feels like the last day of school with just an extra bit of emptiness. Series creator Marlene King, who announced on Facebook Live in August that Pretty Little Liars will end after 7 seasons. Part 1 of the final season aired between June and August. Hamilton star Brandon Victor Dixon addressed audience member and U.S. Vice President-elect Mike Pence from the stage at Friday night's performance of the hip-hop historical musical. Some people in the crowd jeered at the prominent Republican who had watched the Tony Award-winning show with his family, but Dixon, who played Aaron Burr, spoke calmly, referring to Pence as a guest as he and his co-stars stood together. Dixon said, encouraging fans to record his statement and share it on social media, "There's nothing to boo here, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing to boo here. We all are sharing a story of love." He also continued to while the theater goers and cheered and clapped, Vice President-elect Pence, we welcome you and we truly thank you for joining us here at Hamilton American Musical. We really do. We, sir, we are the diverse America who are alarmed and anxious that your new administration will not protect us, our planet, our children, our parents, or defend us or uphold our alienable rights, sir. But we truly hope that this show has inspired you to uphold our American values and to work on behalf of all of us. Again, we truly thank you for sharing this show with this wonderful American story told by a diverse group of men and women of different colors, creeds, and orientations. The musical creator Lin-Manuel Miranda tweeted his support of Dixon in his message Saturday night by writing, "Proud of at Hamilton Musical, proud of at Brandon V. Dixon for leading with love, all proud to remind you that all are welcome in the theater." President-elect Donald Trump also offered his reaction to the event on Twitter. He wrote, "Our wonderful future VP Mike Pence was harassed last night at the theater by the cast of Hamilton. Cameras blazing, this should not happen." He also wrote in a subsequent tweet, "The theater must always be a safe and special place. The cast of Hamilton was very rude last night to a very good man. Mike Pence apologized." And a related story, a California man who publicly destroyed Donald Trump's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame has been charged with felony vandalism, officials say. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office said James Lambert Otis was charged with the vandalism count and was set to be arraigned on Friday. Otis destroyed the Trump star on October 26 with a sledgehammer and a pickaxe, a scene that was recorded by multiple witnesses and posted online. The star, awarded to Trump in 2007, commemorated the billionaire's achievements in television, was located on Hollywood Boulevard between Orange Ave and Hyland Avenue. Other stars on the famous walk also honored contributors in the film, music, and theater industries. More than 2,500 stars adorned numerous blocks on Hollywood Boulevard and Vine Street. Otis told the Los Angeles Times recently, I just sort of had enough with Mr. Trump's aggressive language towards women and his behavior, his sexual violence with women and against women. I've had personally in my own family 4 people who have been assaulted or have had sexual violence happen to them. It's all become very personal. Otis was referencing to remarks Trump made while talking with Access Hollywood correspondent Billy Bush during an interview in 2005, a conversation not meant to be heard but captured by an open mic during the session. Otis of Beverly Hills said he planned to auction off pieces of the star to raise money for women who claimed they were sexually assaulted by Trump in the past. Police estimate the damage to Trump's star is at around $2,500. President-elect, though, has denied accusations that he's ever sexually assaulted anyone. If convicted, Otis could be sentenced to 3 years in jail. His case remains under investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department. Alec Baldwin and Jason Sudeikis channeled Donald Trump and Mitt Romney for this weekend's edition of Saturday Night Live. The sketch imagined what Saturday's real-life closed-door meeting between the U.S. President-elect and former Massachusetts governor, who was a vocal critic of Trump during his campaign, might have been like. In the show's version, the two men were seen meeting at Trump's New Jersey golf course clubhouse, where they stared at each other and shook hands for a long, awkward time before Romney admits, this isn't going to work, is it? Baldwin, as Trump agreed, I don't think so. Romney said, great, as he hastily makes his departure. The scene was a bigger part of a bigger sketch, which showed Trump overwhelmed as he interviews cabinet members and tries to find ways to keep the promise he made on the campaign trail. The real Trump responded to the episode on Twitter. He tweeted, I watched parts of at NBC SNL Saturday Night Live last night. It is totally one-sided, biased show, nothing funny at all. Equal time for us. Baldwin then responded with a Twitter tirade. Baldwin said, equal time, election's over, there's no more equal time. Now you try to be president and people respond. That's pretty much it. The actor also added, you know what I would do if I was prez? I'd be focusing on how to improve the lives of as many Americans possible. He continued, I'd be focusing on improving our reputation abroad, including actually fighting for freedom and not just oil. After several other posts, Baldwin concluded, I could go on. You want more advice? Call me. I'll be at SNL. Baldwin began playing Trump on the show this season on a recurring basis. Sudeikis is a former SNL cast member who returns every once in a while to reprise his most famous roles. Emma Stone is the guest host Saturday Night Live on December 3rd. Stone is now on the promotional trail for her critically beloved movie La La Land. Canadian singer-songwriter Shawn Mendes will provide the musical entertainment for her episode on SNL. Yolanda Hadid defended daughter Bella Hadid this week after the 20-year-old was announced as the newest Nike spokesmodel. The 52-year-old Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum responded in an interview with TMZ to Olympic figure skater Merle Davis, criticizing Bella's campaign for the athletic wear company. She said after stressing that Bella was an accomplished equestrian before she was forced to quit competitively riding due to chronic Lyme disease, you obviously don't have to be an athlete to wear or enjoy Nike wear. Davis had posted a side-by-side photo of Bella in Nike, reality star Kylie Jenner in Puma, and Olympic gold medalist Ali Reisman in Reebok writing, I'll take the one promoted by the athlete, please. In addition, many social media users suggested on Instagram that Bella is too thin to represent Nike. One person wrote, Nike, she's not an athlete, but more importantly, it's giving young girls unrealistic expectations yet again. Another wrote, yeah, this is why young girls get eating disorders when being abnormally thin is glorified. Well done at Nike. Yolanda Hadid, who has been diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease in 2012 and revealed in October in 2015 that Bella and her son Anwar Hadid also have it, Bella, who shared a photo of her treatment in August, previously confirmed that her illness ended her competitive riding career. The model told ES Magazine, "It affected my memory, so I suddenly wouldn't remember how to drive to Santa Monica from Malibu where I live. I couldn't ride, I was just too sick, and I had to sell my horse because I couldn't take care of it." She admitted, "If I had the chance to succeed in riding, I might have not model. I didn't know that I was going to get sick." Bella, the youngest sister of model Gigi Hadid, is known for her modeling work with Balmain and Chanel. She will walk in the Victoria's Secret fashion show for the first time in December. Shannen Doherty is continuing her breast cancer battle by beginning the process of reconstructing the breast she lost during a single mastectomy last year. Doherty has openly shared her journey on social media with pictures and videos of her struggles and triumphs. On Thursday, Doherty posted a video to Instagram during an appointment with Beverly Hills plastic surgeon Dr. Jay Oringer. Doherty explained, "Getting my expander expanded by my reconstructive surgeon at Jay Oringer, MD, and the lovely Anne Marie. I consider myself very lucky and very blessed to have this man as my doctor. The last couple of days have been very busy gearing up for radiation. #warrior, #fight like a girl, #cancer slayer." Doherty said that the temporary expander, which is used to prepare the muscle for the permanent implant, has to be made bigger ahead of her coming radiation therapy since the radiation shrinks it. Modern Family actress Sarah Hyland has signed on to host the one-hour special Lip Sync Battle Shorties on Nickelodeon. The spinoff of Spike's Lip Sync Battle is scheduled to premiere on December 11th. It will feature everyday kids lip-syncing to their favorite songs and celebrating their favorite artists. The one-off special will also air on Spike on December 14th. Hyland said in a statement, "After having such an awesome experience competing on Lip Sync Battle, I jumped at the chance to host Shorties. What could be more fun and exciting to see that the next generation of lip sync superstars showing off their sensational skills." Producer Casey Patterson says, "The happy surprise of Lip Sync Battle has been the reaction from kids and how many of them are watching the series with their families. Lip Sync Battle Shorties is a great opportunity for us to showcase kids' love of music, comedy, and variety. And what better host than the fun and hilarious Sarah Hyland, who recently gave her all on the Lip Sync Battle stage. Our shorties are involved in every aspect of their performance, from song selection to choreography and staging. We're having a blast." Hyland will be seen in the upcoming third season of the adult version of Lip Sync Battle. Jaime Gomez, better known as Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas, spoke out about his battle with testicular cancer to tell other patients, "You are not alone." Gomez, who's 41, was diagnosed 2 years ago after experiencing chronic pain and flu-like symptoms. He says, "I was in good shape, I ate healthy foods, worked out, and even with all that healthy living, it happened." After surgery to remove cancer from his right testicle, Gomez underwent intensive chemotherapy to combat the cancer that had spread to his lymph nodes. He says it was grueling. Gomez has since partnered with the American Cancer Society and his plans to donate the proceeds from his new single, "The Fight," to cancer research. Gomez said about his new mission, "I want to be of service." And a passing to report, Sharon Jones, a former prison guard who found success as a recording artist at the age of 40, has died of pancreatic cancer. She was 60. Her Facebook page said Friday, "We're deeply sad to announce Sharon Jones passed away today after a heroic battle against pancreatic cancer. She was surrounded by her loved ones, including the Dap Kings. Thank you for your prayers and thoughts during this difficult time. Additional memorial details will soon follow." The Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings website noted, while other artists have ridden the waves of passing fads, Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings have bypassed the hype and hit superhighway and have taken a detour straight to the hearts of their listeners, delivering a visceral rhythm and sound, a soul sound, to an ever-expanding fan base. The band has traveled the world for more than a decade, blowing minds with their explosive live performances and their raw handcraft studio recordings. The prolific survivor that is she, Sharon Jones, has returned to the stage from a 2013 cancer diagnosis and bounced back with a 2014 Grammy nomination for her album Give the People What They Want and a new album of holiday classics, It's a Holiday So Party. Jones was 60. Music superstar Janet Jackson, who's pregnant with her first child, returned to Twitter this weekend after months of silence. Jackson tweeted Saturday, "Hey you guys, it's been a while, but I'm still listening. I feel your love and prayers. Thank you, and I'm doing well. Alhamdulillah." The 50-year-old Grammy winner has been staying out of the spotlight while she awaits her baby's birth, posting her last tweet in August. Jackson has been married to Qatari business magnate Wassim Al Mana since 2012. Halle Berry appears in Bruno Mars's newest album 24K Magic during a non-musical cameo that was kept secret. The actress says during the track Calling All My Lovelies, "Hi, you reach Halle Berry," that sees bars listening to Berry's voicemail according to Entertainment Tonight. She continues, "Sorry, I can't get to the phone right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll get right back to you." Berry is also said to be blowing a kiss during the segment. The album released Friday comes days after Mars announced an upcoming 85-day tour in support of the project. The tour kicks off March 28th in Belgium before coming stateside in July. From there, the pop star will perform nights in Chicago, Toronto, and Los Angeles before wrapping it up on November 11th. Tickets go on sale November 21st. Barbra Streisand says she had difficulty dating prior to her marriage to James Brolin. The 74-year-old singer and actress revealed in the December issue of W that many men were too afraid to ask her out before she ultimately met and married the 76-year-old actor. Streisand said while reflecting on her movie roles, "Strong women are simply women with opinions, and they always have been treated with suspicion. And sadly, the strong women usually don't get the guy at the end of the film." She also shared, "The last movie I directed was The Mirror Has Two Faces, and one of the reasons I took the job was because she got the guy in the end. I thought, I've been alone too long, I think I'll do this movie, and then, in real life, I also got the guy at the end." The star said of her former prospective dates, "There's a certain amount of intimidation and fear." Streisand, who was previously wed to actor Elliot Gould from 1963 to 1971, married Brolin in 1998. The couple met on a blind date where the singer impressed Brolin with her honesty. She told W, "We were set up on a blind date. I met him at dinner and expected a bearded mountain man type, and he had cut off all his hair and was clean shaven. I asked him, 'Who screwed up your hair?' The star said he later told me that when he fell in love with me, my fellas like to hear the truth, which is unusual." Streisand and Brolin recently collaborated on the new Hallmark Channel movie I'll Be Home for Christmas, which will premiere on November 27th. The actor convinced Streisand to record 2 songs for the film, making her first ever musical TV project. Brolin said on Harry this week, "That wasn't necessarily easily done because she never lent any of her music to any television. It was my manager's idea. He said, 'What if?' And I said, 'Forget it.'" He also shared, "One day at dinner I said, 'You know, honey, what if?' And I didn't get much back right then, and then a couple of days later it's, 'Merry Christmas, here's your Christmas present.'" Priscilla Presley says she lost her identity during her marriage to Elvis Presley. The 71-year-old actress admitted on Wednesday's episode of the ITV talk show Loose Women that she didn't have her own life during her relationship with the late rock and roll icon. Presley revealed he didn't go out, he didn't like eating in restaurants because people would take pictures of him, and he didn't want to be a shot eating with a fork in his mouth. Well, he truly lived in a bubble. She added, "I didn't have my teenage years as a normal girl, obviously, so I had to adapt. I just kind of followed what he did. I mean, you lived his life. You honestly didn't have your own life. You lived his life. You saw the movies he wanted to see. You listened to the music he listened to. You go to places that he would go. You really kind of lose yourself." The star also admitted it was lonely in that I didn't have any information on what was going on with my age group. I didn't really know what was going on in the scene. I really didn't know what was going on with music because we listened really to his choice in music. Presley was 14 when she met Elvis, and just shy of 21, they married in 1967. The couple welcomed daughter Lisa Marie the next year, but split in 1972 after less than 5 years of marriage. The actress told HuffPost Live in 2015, "It was difficult, especially at a young age, being a new wife and automatically being a new mother and being in rock and roll. It was a tug of war trying to make it all work." She recalled, "I was hated for marrying him, hated for getting a divorce, having people being critical but not knowing what your life was and not knowing that you were trying desperately to be a good wife, to be a good mother, to be a good companion. It was a hard road." Presley co-founded Elvis Presley Enterprises in 1979, which helped to popularize Elvis's home, Graceland, as a tourist attraction. She is known for playing Jenna Wade on Dallas and Jan Spencer in the Naked Gun movies. Former Spice Girls singer Mel C says she was bullied during her years with the British girl group. 42-year-old recording artist A.K. Sporty Spice claims as much in the December issue of Attitude and revealed in her new solo album Versions of Me was inspired by the experience. Mel C told the magazine, "Versions of Me is about being bullied, about being in a situation as a young adult where I felt bullied and how that has affected me and molded me in a way." She confessed, unfortunately, being bullied can really damage people, and even when you are stronger and over it, it can still be in the background undermining you. I hope people will identify with that track. Mel C confirmed the bullying occurred during her years with the Spice Girls, but she said, not going to name names, she and the person in question had reportedly put the matter to rest. The star revealed it's been addressed. They were aware of what they'd done. They apologized. She reflected, when we were kids, we were so hard on each other and so determined to succeed that if anyone fell out of line, they were quickly brought back in. That was quite a lot of pressure to live under. Mel C, Mel B, Emma Bunton, Jerry Halliwell, and Victoria Beckham formed the Spice Girls in 1994 and last released the album Forever Sans Halliwell in 2000. Mel B, Bunton, and Halliwell are planning a reunion for the 20th anniversary of Spice, but Mel C and Beckham won't take part. Mel C explained in a piece for Love magazine in August, "I made a difficult decision not to be part of the proposed reunion. The hardest part for me was letting people down, the girls, fans, civilization. Fortunately, something didn't feel quite right, and I had to follow my gut." The latest installment in J.K. Rowling's Wizarding World franchise, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, is the #1 movie at the North American box office this weekend, earning $75 million in receipts. Box Office Mojo announced Sunday. Coming in number 2 is Doctor Strange with $17.7 million, followed by Trolls at number 3 with $17.5 million, Arrival at number 4 with $11.8 million, and Almost Christmas at number 5 with $7 million. Rounding out the top tier are Hacksaw Ridge at number 6 with $6.7 million, The Edge of 7 at number 7 with $4.8 million, Bleed for This at number 8 with $2.4 million, The Accountant at number 9 with $2.1 million, and Shut In at number 10 with $1.6 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1976, Rocky, starring Sylvester Stallone as the underdog prizefighter Rocky Balboa, debuts in New York City. The movie, which opens in theaters across the United States on December 3rd, 1976, was a huge box office hit and received 10 Academy Award nominations, including Best Actor and Best Original Screenplay for the then little-known Stallone. Rocky ultimately took home 3 Oscars, including one for Best Picture, and made Stallone into one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. Stallone, who was born July 6, 1946 in New York City, had begun his professional acting career appearing in off-Broadway shows and bit movie roles. Frustrated by his lack of success, Stallone started penning screenplays, including Lords of Flatbush in 1974, in which he co-starred with another relatively unknown actor named Henry Winkler. Stallone's career was transformed after the success of his next screenplay, Rocky, in which he insisted on playing the lead. Production on a shoestring budget, the film told the story of Rocky Balboa, a small-time down-on-his-luck Philadelphia boxer who works as a debt collector for a loan shark before getting a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Rocky's included memorable lines as Yo Adrian, directed at Rocky's love interest, played by Talia Shire, and "You're gonna eat lightning, you're gonna crap thunder," as well as the now iconic scene in which Rocky takes a training run and up and down the steps of the Philadelphia Museum of Art as the movie's theme song "Gonna Fly Now" plays. Stallone went on to write and star in 5 more Rocky movies: Rocky II in 1979, Rocky III in 1982, Rocky IV in 1985, Rocky V in 1990, and Rocky Balboa in 2006. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, November 21st, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.